Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Tuesday. And thanks for watching today. We're going to be continuing our May series of Start With a Sketch. Seemed like that was a popular series that I was doing through the month of April. So rather than me having to draw sketches, we actually are going to use some of the sketches that are featured in the new catalog. So if you turn to page 22 of your catalog, you can see all these sketches at the bottom, okay? And I am actually going to use this one right here, this third one, as my sketch, okay? And I'm going to be using something besides designer series paper today. I decided that we're going to change it up a little bit because that looks kind of like strips of designer series paper to me, but we're going to do something different. So let's get started today and see how this goes. Okay, I'm going to be using watercolor paper today. I'm going to be using our Fluid 100 paper. So I have a piece, and this is actually 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. Okay, so this is a small piece of the watercolor paper. You actually get, let's see how many sheets you get in here. You actually get, they're 5 by 7. You get 10 in a pack. Okay, so I'm also going to be using these 3 of our new in colors. These started May 1st, Petunia Pop, Summer Splash, and Pretty in Pink. So Pretty in Pink is a returning favorite. This color was around, I'm thinking 7 or 8 years as a basic subtle color, but it retired, but was so popular that it came back for 2 more years. So these will be in for 2 more years. Okay, so today what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my water painter. So when you buy your water painters, you get 3 in a pack. You actually get a brush tip like this. You get 2 of the pointy tips. Okay, so I'm going to be using both of these today. You can see that one. Okay, one's a little smaller and one's just a tad bigger. So you can fill these. You continuously fill these with water or alcohol, and use them over and over. Okay, they twist backwards. So when you get one, once you fill it, you're going to be thinking, if you can get it off, you're thinking, I can't get this off, it's too tight. You're twisting it the wrong way. You need to twist it the opposite way of what you would think. I don't know why. So we'll see how this goes. I don't have my reinkers for my in colors yet. They're on their way, but they shipped, but I haven't received them yet. So we're going to see if we can use, we're just going to try to use the pads. And if I have to, I'm going to add some markers. But I'm pinching the pad to get some ink in the lid, okay? This used to be easier, but the pads are thinner now, so they don't actually pinch that good, but we'll see if we can get some ink to come up. Oh yeah, we got a little bit of ink, okay? And then I'm going to have Petunia Pop and Pretty in Pink. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is just add some more color while I have my markers out. So these are the 5 in-color markers. You can purchase these in a pack. They don't sell them individually, but these are the 24 to 26 in-colors, and I think they're $17.50 for all 5. Okay, so I'm just going to scribble a whole bunch more of this ink on here because I don't think I'm going to have enough ink to do this technique. So I'm just going to scribble a whole bunch. You can do this with your markers. Okay, so I'm scribbling some ink on there. I'm going to do the same thing with my Petunia Pop. It looks lighter, but once the water gets to it, it'll be fine. Okay, so if you just have the markers, you can use them this way. And then I have the Pretty in Pink also. I may have to use more too, so we'll see. Okay, so we have a lot, should have enough ink now. And I'm being careful with the tips of my markers because, you know, they're kind of like your blender pen, your blend markers rather. You don't want to be too rough with them, okay? All right, so you want to have a tissue handy or a paper towel, okay? And you're going to squeeze where it says push. You're going to squeeze and a little water is going to come down. I'm going to start with the center. I don't want it too watery, so I don't want to squeeze it too hard. Actually, it regulates it for you. It doesn't just go crazy and flow out. Okay, got some nice. Okay, so I'm going to start right here in the center. Try to start in the center. Just eyeballing it, right? So this is an artsy technique, so hang in there. Watercolor paper is awesome. It's very forgiving. And go back over it. It's not like basic white or basic vanilla cardstock. It's much more forgiving. So, hope you had a good weekend. It's been a little crazy around here because we actually got new furniture for our bedroom, and so like everything, once you get something new, you have to do a little work. And my husband painted, and we had the carpets cleaned and got rid of our old furniture. So it was interesting. Okay, I'm going to put that off to the side. Now I'm going to pull up some Pretty in Pink. The water is really, I don't think I'm pushing in the right place. There you go, Trevis. There you go. That's better. Oop, really got some water now. If you push where it says push, you'll get more water. Duh. This is definitely a baby pink color. And we've been needing a baby pink color, right? Because we lost Blushing Bride. And even though that had a little more yellow in it, it was pretty much a baby pink. Ooh, I like it. Oops, I went a little over there. Hang on a second. I wanted that more lined up. But there you go. Okay, so now I'm going to clean my brush. Okay, and then I'm going to bring in some Petunia Pop. Water, 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 water. There we go. Ooh, that's such a pretty color. This was actually, I think, one of the most, they had a vote at convention at On Stage, and I think Petunia Pop was the most popular new in color. Won the vote. Oh, that's so pretty. I think I did pretty good actually lining that up, considering I'm not an artist. Okay, so we're going to clean our brush, squeeze, bring some water down. And continue on. We're going to let that dry a little bit. And while that's drying, it'll dry pretty quickly. Okay, so while that's drying, I'm going to set that off to the side and do a little stamping. And what I'm going to use is Layers of Beauty. So this stamp set is new in the new catalog. I'm going to be using a few of these little flowers. I'm not going to use the big flower, but I'm going to use some of these smaller flowers. And I'm going to use the Happy Anniversary. So I'm going to, where's that cute little flower? There it is. Okay, put this on a block. I think it's too big for that block. Okay, most of my blocks are in the other room because I've been working on my paper pumpkin. So I have all my blocks are in the other room. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this on here. Ooh, that's really juicy. I think I just re-inked that. Re-ink that pad. Let's see how this goes. Oh, turned out great. Okay, clean my stamp. So I always clean my stamps as I go. Put them back because photopolymer stamps are easy to lose if you just aren't careful. Okay, now I'm going to use my Happy Anniversary, and I'm going to go ahead and use the Petunia Pop for this. I'm going to kind of overlap that flower. Do I like that? Yeah, I think, oh, Trevis, got ink on my finger. I think I like it, okay. Try another one just in case. Not sure. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to go ahead and punch this out. And I'm going to be using the Heartfelt Hexagon punch, which is available again. Thank goodness. I have a customer who's been looking for it, trying to get it, and unfortunately it was unavailable. Back. Okay, I am going to go ahead and punch this out. This one. Didn't really like that A being hidden so much, so I'm going to punch it over here. And I'm going to restamp that little flower. I'm going to stamp it kind of up here a little bit so that the words are not hidden as much. There, I think I like that better. Okay, clean the stamp. Put it away. The stamp I cleaned already. Put it away. Okay. So now I'm done stamping. Okay. And I'm just going to color in that little flower. And I am going to be using a watercolor, water painter again, but this time I'm going to be using just a pointy one. Okay. So, pinch that again. Pull up my pink. Ooh. Okay. I'm just going to color my, you have to kind of be careful when you've used Memento ink. Okay, because Memento ink is really designed for your blend markers. So you want to be careful that you don't, oh my gosh, where did that come from? Yikes, that was ugly. You want to be careful that you don't try to keep that from bleeding so much. I'm going to use a little Petunia Pop right here. And then my last color is a little bit of the Summer Splash on the leaves. Just a little bit to use all three colors. All right. Okay. And you just squeeze that till a little water comes down and then you're clean. Okay. Oops. Wrong lid. Okay. This one. So when you put the lid on, make sure that all the little hairs of the brush are, so you don't crimp those down. That's a bummer when you do that. Okay. Time to assemble. So what I'm going to do now is I've got my watercolor piece that I've already dried, okay, and I'm going to use some ribbon. I'm going to use the new Summer Splash bordered ribbon, okay, and it is, if you're interested, it's item 163786. I'm just going to add a little ribbon on here and tie a little knot. This ribbon is delightful. It is nice to work with. You know what? I think I might layer this first. So I have a piece of Summer Splash cardstock. I was going to, see, I tried something on the other side and it didn't work. I was going to go ahead and put the ribbon on without the layer, but I think I'm going to do the layer first. Okay, so I'm just going to wrap this around. a knot. Right over left, left over right. That way you get a nice flat bow or knot. Okay, and then you can kind of scoot it where you want it. So I'm just going to bend the cardstock and scoot it over so that I have room for my happy anniversary. Great. Okay, now I'm going to use some dimensionals, some bigger ones. Put this on. I want to make sure I have enough because with a ribbon there, you have to have a lot of dimensionals. If you put your dimensionals just in the center, your punched piece will just kind of wobble. That makes sense. So when I do it this way, I always make sure that I have a lot of dimensionals on there. Okay, so I just use stick pins on my ribbon after I open them, just like that. And now I have my Pretty in Pink cardstock as my cardstock base. So this is 5.5 by 8.5. And I'm going to add this to my cardstock. Okay, so let's look at the sketch now compared to the finished card. Okay, so here was the sketch. Right here. Is that out of focus? Might be out of focus. Okay, it's this third one. Okay, and they used a circle. I did not. I used heartfelt hexagon. I did use some ribbon, and I did some layering. And I love this card. I think it's so cute. So you could do this with any color, right? As long as you have the ink, you can do anything. All right. Thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed Start with a Sketch. And I will see you on Friday. My name's Trevis Bossler, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in St. Louis, Missouri. Thanks for watching. Bye.